are you doing? You're getting into everything? Okay, let me see. Is that the right one? Yes. Hey, good morning, Kristen Nicole Wilson. How are you? Or I should just say Kristen. How are you? Paste. Post. Just sharing out to groups really quick as people come in. How's everybody's Sunday? Today is not only the forecast for the day, but it's also sort of like it doubles as the underpinning energy of the entire week. For those of you that are new to me, or those of you that may be tuning in and copy. Okay, post. My brain is firing a little slow. I slept a little bit lightly last night because of the new kitten. Good morning, Ducky. Good morning, Tracy Marie. The new kitten kind of was crying out in the night. I think he misses his litter mates, and it's just a big adjustment for him. So I was sleeping rather lightly to try and make sure he was okay. Just because I'd moved the cat. He's in here with me alone. We're in the office together. And so I moved the cat house little furniture piece over into the bedroom next to the bed so he could sleep on it. He did sneak out of it and come over and like sit on the nightstand next to me, but he would not get in the bed. Anytime I pulled him into the bed, I think it smelled too much of the dogs, he would head right back to the cat house. So, but he did come over a couple of times to sort of play with me in the night. I was like, what are you doing? But it's just going to take some time for adjustment. And so he and I are in here alone. He did use his litter box this morning, but I had to take him to it. He's still learning the house, the lay of the house. Sven's being a bit of a jerk, but that's sort of Sven. Sven's kind of been the one that gets all the attention, I think. He's sort of the alpha to Ingemar. So, Ingemar's been chill with the other cat, though, which is good. But I gotta get Sven to kind of chill out. And then, hopefully, we can get everybody like working together correctly. I hope. We'll see. It's a lot, but it's gonna happen. He's cute as can be, this little guy, but he's got that kitten energy where he's kind of daffy and like falls off of furniture and stuff. So, and poor Gus wants to play with him, which the kitten doesn't understand that. So this morning I almost took video of it, but I didn't have my phone with me. The kitten was hissing on one side of the room and Gus was like going on the other side. They were like talking to each other. Kitten was like, leave me alone. Gus was like, please, I'm really friendly, I swear. He just wants to get to know everybody. What's the matter? He's found his reflection in the mirror of this little dresser I have. Hold on, it's okay, bud. Just wander around, take in the scents and smells. One more moment, I'm just sharing out to groups, trying to get this correct. Trying not to share to the same group twice. Yeah, I don't think I slept super well. Like, not super deeply at least, because I was kind of nervous about the kitten. I wasn't sure if I should, put him away, but I didn't want him to feel, like, trapped either. Like, that's the fine line of, like, because I don't trust if I put him in, like, say, a kennel. Don't play with that kitty. No. Hold on. Nope, 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 nope. No, don't play with cords, babe. Cords are not our kitty friends. Sorry, guys. New mommy maintenance. Alright, where was I? Just a few more groups and then I'm ready to go. But I was happy that he used his cat box. I was happy that he ate this morning and he drank some goat's milk. He won't drink water yet, which she said that might be an issue. She sent me with goat's milk. So he did drink the goat's milk, which was good. I was happy about that. All right, I think we're ready to go. So, hi Jenny Duncan, good morning. Good morning Kelly Camp, good morning Harleen Morlock. Good morning Terry DeVries Dennis. Good morning Harleen, just so you know, this is a morning forecast for everyone, for the collective group. So it's sort of something that Spirit wants us to think about or focus on during the day today. That's in like sort of the highest good for everyone, or at least that's the intention. I do like free one card pulls for people on nights during the How I Can Help You hour. Or I also do private readings, and you can check any of the videos or message me at my business page if you're interested in that. But this message is for everyone this morning. It's just like a morning forecast. This is the underpinning of the week and also today's forecast. It doubles as both, right? So it gives us an idea of how our week will go, but it also gives us like a focus point for the beginning day of the week. Does that make sense? So, and it's intended for not only all of those that are watching live right now, but anybody that may tune in at any point in time in the future. So it's a very broad range message. So some of it may apply to you, some of it may not. But what we do around here is we do take 3 breaths every morning. So let's do that right now. Plant your feet firmly on the ground, set down your grounding cord. If you don't know what that is, you can watch a past video and figure it out. A grounding cord is just a line of energy through your feet or through the base chakra at the bottom of your spine down into the center of the planet. And as you're setting that or intending for that to be there, you just need to know that it's there. You don't have to force it. Taking your first breath in through the nose, deep into the belly, and we're going to hold at the top of the breath. So inhale with me. And hold. Emanate a light from your heart chakra out into your body. See that light sort of bathing you. Adjust your chakras, just allow them to naturally adjust. And as you do that, release that breath out your mouth, letting go of anything that you no longer need, that you don't want to start your day off with. Anything that, just isn't serving your highest good, just allow it to go. Give thanks to your body for the beautiful physical vehicle that it is, for all of the work that it does, all of the stress that it endures, all of the strength that it possesses, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just give gratitude and thanks to it, acceptance of the body in this present moment. Give your body a rub or a tap if you need to, a little pat. Kitten, cut it out. Kitten needs toys, excuse me. Let's take in that second breath. And hold, emanate that light even more. Adjust those chakras. Release that second breath. Giving thanks to the mind for all that it does for us, even the worry, the heartache, the fear, whatever, self-doubt. Those are all things that we get to work through and that challenge us and make us stronger, right? So we can thank our mind for those things. See the mind coming in sort of harmony with the body, seeing them both light up on the pyramid, and allowing them to sort of support one another, come in connection with one another, align with one another as equals, as sort of partners, right? In partnership versus at odds with one another, not in judgment of one another, but in cohesion with one another. Let's take in that third breath and hold. Emanate that light out past the edges of your body, 360 degrees around you, out into your aura. Final adjustments to chakras. And release that breath. Saying hello to the Spirit. Giving gratitude and thanks to the Spirit for all that it does for us, both seen and unseen. For all the strength and knowledge it possesses that we've barely even tapped, right? just acknowledging that that's there is a powerful statement. Seeing the spirit's light light up on the pyramid, and then seeing it in sort of support and grace and ease with the mind and the body, seeing them working together as one cohesive unit in support and grace with each other. Looking at that fourth light in the pyramid and seeing it light up, the light of the emotions, right, in your tetrahedron. And you can gently allow that tetrahedron to sort of spin, if you like. Just sort of seeing all three in equal distance from each other, in equal support of one another, in equal sort of harmony. Neither is more important or less important. They're all equal. All as valid and as strong and as capable as the other. Let's take a few breaths here. Use this time to set our intention of this sort of balance, this harmony as being the tone for our day and for our week. When you feel like you have that set, take one last breath and release it, and open your eyes and join me. All right, guys. So we're looking at the week of the 12th through the 18th of January 2020. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Angie. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning, Stony or Mary. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know for those of us, not only tuning in now, but those of us that may tune in at any point in time in the future. So this spread here doubles as not only the sort of intention setter for the week, we utilize it for today, Sunday, but it also is like the underpinning or theme of the week, guys. So this gives you sort of an overview, and we carry this energy that we see here today with us throughout the week, okay? Keep that in mind. Sherry, you said that you could use a healing sciatica, both knees in pain. You can give yourself that healing meditation that we just did. You can sort of take the light of the body and set it at the top of the pyramid. Allow it to be sort of in support of the light and the spirit light and the emotional light to sort of support that body right now, the emotional pain that you're feeling. The more that you feel in ease and in grace with one another, the more you sort of start put an end to that sort of dis-ease that we have within us energetically. However it's manifested, it can manifest from a million different ways, right? From stress, from different issues, from experiences, from memories. We don't necessarily need to know how it's manifested. We know that what we do need to know or be aware of is that we have the power to change that. We have to be willing to take that power on ourselves and accept that, right? And utilize it. Kind of be active in that. Spirit wants that for us, I believe. Alright, so I'm going to flip the cameras and let's see what we've got here. Oh, beautiful. So our first card is the King of Wands. Now, each card will represent like a few days of the week, right? So this, not only this whole spread will represent for today, but imagine this King of Wands sort of carrying you a little bit through the first few days of the week. Now, this King of Wands is a beautiful card. He's definitely a fire sign in spiritual energy, right? I love that he's staring straight on. He's holding his staff. He has his crown beautifully placed on his head, albeit a little bit skewed. So we might sometimes feel like our knowledge base or what we know to be true is up for question, but I feel like as I look at these clouds that are parting here, it feels like any sort of self-doubt we're allowed to sort of let go of this week, and especially at the beginning of this week, to sit in this position of power, in this position of knowledge. I love that this is sort of like a hawk, which says to me that there's clear sight and clear knowing with this crown on top of his head. The King's cards usually mean like we've reached a sort of achievement of some sort, or some sort of graduation, some sort of understanding within ourselves. that we are more maybe adept or in control than we previously thought. We want to own that. We want to stare that right in the eye, see it for what it is, and really live from that place today. Live from that dynamic, power of fire, that depth of spirit, and that acknowledgement that we sort of have the authority in our own world and in our own lives to rule from a place of spiritual centeredness and facing things head on, but also from kindness and from a place of we don't have to like give way to the doubts. I mean, there might be some here and there throughout the week, right? That's these clouds, but they're relatively like easy to sort of pass away or let them go, right? It feels like maybe some of us have reached a next level in where we're at, and it's time to really own that level and allow ourselves to enjoy it, rest easy in it, and relish in it a little bit. Like really, not from a place of sort of uh, um, braggadociousness or ostentatiousness. It's more like just kind of knowing that we are in control of our situation. We are the creators of our situation. We get to choose what we give our attention to and where we place it, our attention and our intention. And this King of Wands says to me that we are going to be very much aware of that control and that choice that we have this week. Now, the midweek card, wow, beautiful, is the Two of Cups. Twos always represent like sort of the joining together, sometimes couplings for me. This could be the strengthening of an outside relationship for us. From this position of the King of Wands, I see that we have a little bit more authority, right? And we have a little bit more deeper awareness or connection to our spiritual self and our fiery sort of dynamic energy that allows us to sort of trust ourselves a little bit more and be able to open up at a deeper level emotionally and maybe not only connect with those around us, but maybe also connect with ourselves at a much deeper level by midweek at an emotional level, right? That's the intertwining of this liquid or this water here, is the cups sort of coming together and bonding, bringing that emotional body to the fore by midweek and allowing it to sort of balance and connect, be it to our own selves and our own connection to our emotional body and allowing that to strengthen, or we could be connecting to those around us close to us that we love dearly and connecting to them at a deeper level and allowing them to see us at an emotional level. But this Two of Cups says to me it's really an owning or a, acceptance of where we're at emotionally. It may not be perfect, right? We might feel sad or have some sort of, to me this feels very calm and peaceful. So I think that for the majority of you, it will be about being sort of vulnerable to another or to yourself and having acceptance around that, whatever that may be. And it's going to create calm and peace for you. But those of you that might be feeling a little extra vulnerable or a little bit extra sensitive, that's okay. Allow yourself to have that by the midweek and nurture yourself. There's a certain nurturing to this that speaks to me where this water is intertwining. There's a peace here. There's a beauty and a grace and also a healing. This is kind of a funny blue-green color. To me, it feels like it's sort of healing in energy. So allow yourself to have that sort of emotional healing that you deserve, having like sort of held this position of the King of Wands in the early part of the week. It sort of opens the door for the midweek for us to sort of heal that emotional self. And also today, right? We can begin to open that door today on this Sunday and start to like allow this emotional well-being to sort of take place and this connection. And sometimes I have to say this, when we connect better to ourselves in acceptance of ourselves, it's easier for us to accept others and where they're at, right? So let's see what the third card is for the end of the week. Ace of Pentacles, really beautiful. So last week we ended on the Sun card on the Sunday. I'm sorry, not the Sun card, the World card. This Ace of Pentacles also makes me feel like the world a little bit in the sense that it is a Pentacles card, which has to do with material wealth and gain, right? And then we have it being an ace says that it's sort of like intense energy, new beginnings, or new sort of achievements made, higher achievements than maybe we expected. But there's this beautiful sort of like pink ribbon running through this pentacle, and it feels like on an earth plane, be it material things, right? Because Pentacles is about earth related issues. This could be about love, career, money, family, anything that has to do with the material world. This is like us leveling up, right? So at the beginning of the week, we're spiritually holding ourselves in a very high centered regard. We're not allowing self doubt to totally creep in and take over. We're actually using our knowing in our seventh chakra. By midweek, or even today, we're beginning to start to accept ourselves emotionally and those around us emotionally for who they are at a deeper level. As we do that, it creates this sort of beauty at a material level that allows us to sort of make achievements or gain ground by week's end with things that we've been trying to maybe achieve on a material level, be it in our relationships, our workspace, our money space. There's going to be multiple things that all of you guys are working on, right? But whatever it is that you're sort of focused on, or whatever it is that you want, it's like the clarity of this hawk at the beginning of the week, and then the emotional work that we do at the midweek brings about the sort of the possibility of bringing that in at a very I don't know, I want to say like obvious level. That's why this is an ace. There's like no denying this ace energy, right? So keep that in mind as you move through the week. And I think this card here is very key. We can hold this energy all throughout the week, is what I'm hearing, even while we do this emotional work by the midweek. Okay? So let me see what comes out of the I Am Everything deck. Good morning, Christina. You feel drained, Mary? I still have a little bit of that nervous energy, but I'm not so sure that it's not because of the kitten and everything, but I still feel a little bit of it. We had snow here on the ground this morning, like a frost. There's actually snow across the street, so it got cold last night. This is like a really beautiful week to sort of take ownership, do some internal emotional work, and then watch that sort of manifest beneficially at the material level by week's end, guys. And we're starting that today, so keep that in mind as we look at these cards. Set that intention today. Oh wow, we had this yesterday. It's the number 11. I am focused. I am focused on achieving my goals through deliberate action. I take time to feel how it would feel to achieve my dreams. I visualize my desires through a lens of love and happiness. I am focused. Again, I explained this in yesterday's reading. This card is a master number card, which is the 11, which I love. We're also, we've had 111 yesterday, so it's still some of that energy probably coming in off of that lunar eclipse that we just had. There is this awesome opportunity here. That's the same focus that I see with this hawk with the crown on it. It's this King of Wands sort of authority, this focus of who we are and honoring ourselves as such, holding ourselves from that place, even if we don't feel like we have all of the answers that we do have are enough. And allowing us to live in that belief and own that will open the door for us to make sort of considerable change, both emotionally and materially by week's end, or at least begin those processes, right, this week. So stay focused and keep visualizing everything your desires through a lens of love and happiness. And let me get the grounding stone for this morning. Okay. Shh, Tallulah. No barking. So the grounding stone is dream, which to me is perfect with that I am focused. I visualize my desires through a lens of love and happiness. That would be dreaming to me. Staying focused on that. What are your dreams? What would you like to achieve? What would you like to achieve by week's end? What would you like to achieve by month's end? What would you like to achieve by year's end? Set those intentions now. We're at the beginning of a new decade. We're at the beginning of a new, we just had the lunar eclipse, right? So there still might be a little trail energy off of that lunar eclipse that we can still create with. We can still sort of set that clarity and stay focused on that clarity. But we do that through, where we start that is through those dreams, right? But I think that from those dreams, we need to also realize that dreams can become reality if we give them enough focus, if we give them enough attention, if we give them enough sort of spiritual energy and then emotional attention. by week's end, we can start to begin those actual practical material steps towards working towards those things in very real and significant ways. So keep that in mind this week. That is your forecast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give me a like, a share, a comment, a subscribe. Share it wherever you think it would be needed. Share it on your pages with your friends. If you're interested in a private reading, I'm always available. You can message me at the business page on Facebook, or look once the video is uploaded in the video description. My Linktree link's in there. That's how you would get in contact with me. You can follow me on Instagram at Engelgeist333. You can tune in for the morning forecast every day. Tomorrow might be late. I'm going to let you guys know that because I have a doctor's appointment at 9:30. So either I have to get up really early and do the daily forecast and do it super early, or I may do it after the doctor's appointment. I'm not sure. But whatever I do choose to do, hold this King of Wands energy in your mind throughout the day until you see me tomorrow. Wednesday night will be a charming event, and Friday night will be a charming event this week. So those will be going on too. You can tune in for those. Check out your forecasts for the month of January. Those are all up for your signs. And I also have the yearlies up for those of you that are new on the YouTube channel. Give me a subscribe over there if you'd like. That way, if you hit the bell, you're notified every time I put up a new video. Hopefully I'll be getting to some pick-a-cards soon. There's other pick-a-cards over there if you search in the videos. You can have fun with those. They can tell you a little bit about what's going on. And the cool thing I have to say with the pick-a-cards, they can change. You know, you can watch it and then rewatch it and choose a different pile at a different time because you're drawn to a different pile. So just because you watch the pick-a-card once doesn't mean it dies. There's still knowledge and information within the pick-a-card if you go back, because I set the intention for it to be valuable spiritual knowledge, you know, at any point in time when it's being watched, for anyone, ideally, and I think Spirit can pull that off. So, you're welcome, Jenny Duncan. So, good, I'm glad I'm glad it relates to you. Thank you for that. So, have a great day, you guys, and check out my YouTube page. Please subscribe over there if you'd like, and I am going to go sort of tend to this cat. I have class at 11 today, and we'll be attending that, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to get up early enough to do it super early, or if I'm going to just do it after the doctor. That would be like maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock my time. So we'll see. I may do it early. I don't know. It all depends on how well I sleep and stuff like that. If I get up super early, then I'm going to sort the cat and everything. But it will be good. All right. Thank you, thank you, Mary, and thank you, Tammy, for saying you guys love the pick-a-cards. I'm glad. And I will be doing more, I promise. I just need to acclimate this cat and get everybody back to basics, and then I can spend more time doing this stuff. All right, you guys have a great day. And, oh, funny. I just noticed, right, with numerology, yesterday we were at 111, right? It was 1, 11, 22, right? Which is kind of cool numbers. Today we're at 11222 if you drop the zeros in 2020. It went opposite. Do you see what I'm saying? So yesterday it was 11122, dropping the zeros. Now it's 11222 for 2020 if you drop the zeros. Is that weird? It's like the numbers switched in just one day. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being weird, and we still got this 1-1 energy, this 11 I am focused card, which is a master number. So enjoy the day. I think that the numerological stuff that's happening with the dates and the moon shifts and all of that are all really beneficial, although they've been a little bit strong. But that's the whole point. We are in the process of creating, so keep that in mind as you move forward today. Don't forget to dream. Stay focused on those dreams and how they feel. If they feel fun and wonderful, and you can focus on them through the lens of love and happiness, stay with that. Make it happen. All right, you guys, I will talk to you tomorrow, and have a great day. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, share it out. Share this video out as much as you can. I'm trying to get myself out there. All right. It's Stony. April is a 420 all month. LOL. Good for you. Good morning, Divya. I'm about to sign off, you guys, but have a great day, and go out there and really be the King of Wands this week. Really own from that place of spiritual empowerment and knowing, no matter what, even if you don't feel like you have the answers, allow your spirit to bring them to you. Just be grateful that you have them and stay focused on your dreams. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.